So we're going to take a look at some of the things we can do in social housing to reduce fuel poverty and food poverty. We've got solar panels on the roof here. I'll show you better on another video, but we're going to look at some of the plants that we're growing here. We'll start with these, which are beetroot, and at the back there's tomato plants. You can see the tomatoes growing here in the back. As we move along the flower bed here, you can see carrots growing, lettuces, more tomato plants at the back here. You can see blueberries on the blueberry bushes here. There's a second blueberry bush down there. There's more beetroot. We've got some fennel here, some leeks growing here, more beetroot. As we move along, some parsnips. A lot of what's in this bed, we've had one crop off already and we're re-sowing it. So here you can see some red tomatoes on this tomato plant. We have a bell pepper plant here, an aubergine plant, a chili pepper plant here, a cucumber plant here. As we move along, you can see some more leeks here, baby leeks, just starting off. We're just putting a second crop here of garden peas. You can just see the peas coming out. We've had one crop of garden peas off already, and there's more lettuce have been planted where the onions and the garlic were planted. Here's a cherry tree where you can see some cherries growing on it. Again, we also encourage the wildlife, so unfortunately this cabbage is seems to have been really liked by the caterpillars. As you look along here, we've got a frame that's covered in runner beans. You can see some garden peas left there. You can see black currants on the black currant bushes. The runner beans are growing quite big now. Here's a courgette plant. Again, you can see the baby courgettes behind the flowers here. You normally get one courgette a day. We've got a second plant here. We've just had a crop of carrots off from here, but they're just about finished. You can see we've just planted some spring onions here, another patch of carrots here. You can see one of the carrots showing in the soil. You can see sweet corn here growing, and some kale, more beetroot. As we look around the back here, we've got various types of cabbage. The spinach is just starting to go to seeds, but we've had a heavy crop of spinach off. You can see the broad bean plants here. The broad beans have nearly come to the end of the season now. As we wander around the garden, you can see the pumpkins here starting to grow. There's a few different pumpkins there. And we have a second pumpkin plant here. You've got the cabbages Over here, grapevines on the wall over there. You can see the strawberries growing on the strawberry plants here. So we've had a heavy crop of strawberries off this year. You can see the plums growing on the plum tree here. Try and find you a better bunch, a better look from the other direction. You can see the plums here on the plum tree. We have a lot of plums this year. There's bunch after bunch after bunch of Victoria plums on this tree. The other tree's got the round plums on. There's a pear trees here. You can see more carrots have been planted here. This was a potato patch, but we've just reseeded it with more carrots. At the back there you've got more parsnips, and here there's more leeks ready for the winter. We've got Swedes growing here, or turnips, depending on which you like to do. We put in some Christmas potatoes at the back there. We've had lots of raspberries off the raspberry canes here. You can see some purple sprouting broccoli. We've had a good crop off already, but once you take the main shoots off, then you get the side shoots forming. So you can see various side shoots on the broccoli here. So we'll wander around to the front of the house. You can see our compost bins here. You can see the apple trees. Here's an example of an apple on the apple tree here. So you've got a rainwater butt for watering the plants, and we're trying to grow some melons in the grow bags here. This is a sunflower that's just about finished. Yeah, you can see the melon plants here, and these are the red cabbages. Take up quite a lot of room. You can see more raspberries here, an example there. There's some more coming ripe, another ripe one at the top there. But the red cabbage are getting almost ready now for picking. So, but they're very, very big plants. And we've got flowers in the garden as well, wallflowers here. We've got some nice blue plants on the wall here for the spring. So I hope you enjoyed that tour of our garden. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.